Hey guys, it's me, Aubrey, and today I am doing Flower from BFDI as a human. So I started off with the sketches, I got some references. One person I was able to get the credits for because I screenshot it that way, but the other one I can't get the credits for because, yeah. So sorry to whoever that artist is. If someone knows them, just tell me who they are so I can credit them in the description. Like, I'm gonna have to remind myself to credit the artist that I was able to get the credits for because of how I screenshotted it. But there, I'm gonna have to go through Google again and look for that image of Flower. So, yeah, with the design, I really liked the idea of her wearing her own sweater all the time. And it just makes sense for her. Like, you don't make your own clothing and not wear it. I mean, who doesn't? Come on. Oh, I also saw this little design of Flower. When her hair's up, it looks like that. And I just really liked the idea. And I thought it really gave to her silhouette. And I liked it. I wanted her stem to be a thing. So, like, there is green in there. Because, yeah. You can clearly see the hair is dyed from yellow to, well, pink. I just thought that was a cool little detail. Like, she definitely seems like the type who would just dye her hair. I really like how this turned out. It just turned out so well, I think. It's probably one of my favorite humanizations so far. I honestly think with the body type, I did see her as having, some curves. Because, I think it just makes sense. So honestly, when I do my designs, I just look for things that make sense for them. If it doesn't make any sort of sense why they would wear this or have this specific hairstyle, then I won't add it. So pretty much anything in the design was something like, okay, does this make sense? Yeah, I think it does, so I added it. I think the line that I chose was a bit light for the hair thing. Like, I think I should have, not used the direct liner of Flower. And now I don't have much to talk about. Because that was about it. I'm gonna talk about object cringe because, yeah. I think my favorite character from that is Gravy, which is weird. Why do I always like the edgy characters in TV shows? Like, I don't consider myself much of an edgy person. I'm literally wearing pink right now. I know you can't see it, but I have a pink hoodie on right now. And I don't really have that much black clothing to even be considered gothic, let alone edgy. So why do I like the edgy characters the most? I don't know. Maybe they're relatable? But Gravy isn't really relatable to me. For some reason, I just like the character. Like, is it weird? I don't know. I'm sure someone else sees Gravy as their favorite character. Like, I'm fairly certain I'm not the only one. How did you see that Object Cringe Christmas song? Like, you'd think it's gonna be just an innocent Christmas song with bad just playing every once in a while, like, to the song. But it turned out to be just two trucks having sex. Who even made that song? Like, I don't know who made that song, but I feel like they were high when they did it. Like, I genuinely think that's how it was. I'm gonna have to remind myself to put content warnings. It's like, usually I don't have to do it because I don't talk about much stuff like that. It's just not something that crosses my mind. But I will have to do that. I wonder how well you can hear me. Usually I have the blanket over me, but I feel like it doesn't mute out the fan, so I'm gonna try it without the blanket. Not sweating as much. But then again, I'm wearing literally like a sweater under my hoodie. I wear a lot of... Like, I just don't like wear... I do not wear a lot of revealing clothes, mainly because I don't own said revealing clothes to be wearing. And honestly, that's perfectly fine for me. Like, I am willing to withstand the heat. Like, that's not gonna be a big deal for me. Also, like, I saw this joke on the comment section, one of the Object Cringe videos. Pretty much when the intro was playing, pretty much Note and Moppy, I believe, were high. Pretty much someone said, I guess you could say she's a high note now. I just thought that was funny. Like, I could not have been the only one. Like, I could not have been the only other person to know of that. I mean, I'm sure there was other people who saw that comment. I just wanted to share that joke. I've also watched Central Park recently. It's a good animated series. I relate to Molly the most. Like, I really relate to her. Like, it's almost kind of scary. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Like, go watch it if you can. I really don't have anything else to talk about. Let's see, you see episode 3 of an Anime Invitational? Totally flipped my expectations. And honestly, I like it. Honestly, I don't know how they would have kept it entertaining with staying awake challenge. Like, I'm sure they could have, but... yeah. Definitely would have been an interesting route either way. And I kind of like how John just included it. I gotta fill up this blank space. I have a lot better time talking to actual people in real life than this. It's like I have something to work off of. Instead, I have to just work off with my own thoughts. Seriously, if you ever try this at home, just know that it's harder than talking to a person. Because when you're talking to a person, you got something to work off of. I mean, if you talk to yourself a lot, then this will probably be an easier thing for you. But for me, I personally don't talk to myself too much. So yeah. Anyways, you're only 9 seconds left in this video, so yeah. So I feel like my English has been getting more messed up. Anyways, goodbye.